Last episode we struggled after our star player Josh Cullen left the club, and now can we get it together and turn our form around? Hey, what's going on? Respected Jeff here for Season 5, Episode 4 in this West Ham career. Well, it's been a whirlwind season already so far. We signed plenty of new players, and we lost our star player Josh Cullen, like I mentioned in the intro, and we sit in 13th place right now. Only a handful of games played, so not too much to be concerned about just yet, but we will be battling relegation this season, so every point counts, and we need to turn things around quick. For now, we go ahead with the same team we've been using, but it might be time to take it back to the drawing board if it doesn't work out, and let's take on Newcastle. Alright, well, no time to waste. Straight back into action here. There's Grady Diangana, our new signing this season, lining up alongside star striker Jordan Hugill. Can they be the ones to make the difference out here? Newcastle also probably battling relegation this season, so I think points in this match will be very, very important for us come the end of the season. Felix Nemecha picking the ball up. He's gotten a couple of starts in a row here after Josh Cullen left. Forced Haksabanovic in deep. We just didn't have enough cover for attacking mid, so he's a surefire starter for the time being as long as we don't switch things up. And he's been doing a good job. Hugo picking out Haksabanovic, who gets all the way forward and gets himself a goal. While Haksabanovic seems to find goals and assists wherever we put him on the pitch. He's playing deeper, but it doesn't matter. He gets up into those positions, and he puts us one goal ahead. Almost a chance to double the lead there, putting it across the line. Newcastle cleared off the line. Fantastic defending. I thought that was in for sure. It got past the keeper, couldn't beat the center back. Newcastle pushing on though, ball into the box, and it's a beautiful ball for the equalizer there just before the halftime whistle. Newcastle draw level. Fantastic, fantastic technique on that strike. Nothing Dahlberg could do about it. We got to do better though. Our center back's looking very suspect despite Deganek impressing so far. Kellens and Tompkins just haven't been up to Premier League quality so far, and another chance coming in. Dahlberg sees that one out. Not far wide off of Newcastle there. Hugo, good link-up play here. Finds the ball in the box, and he finishes 2-1. We go in front once again. Jordan Hugill finds his goal. They haven't been as easy for him this season as they have on previous leagues, but I do expect he'll stand up to the quality of this league at some point here. Another chance coming in from Newcastle. Saved again by Dahlberg, and out for a corner now. Newcastle continuing to push in our direction. Felix Nemecha trying to settle that ball, plays it out wide. It's a terrible mistake, though. Gives it straight back away to Andreas Christensen, who slams that one into the top corner, off the post and in. And it's the Newcastle center back, transferred out from Chelsea, who's really making an impact out here. Draws Newcastle level, and that was the final action of the game. 2-2. Terrible mistake by Felix Nemecha. Sees us drop 2 points and forfeit the win there. That was a very well-played game by us, but it just came down to that individual error towards the end of the match. We played well overall, and we'll be hoping that he gets those mistakes out of him earlier in the season. Plenty of games left to play, though. Well, off the back of that disappointing tie, it's Norwich up next, and a chance for us to get a win against who could be relegation rivals as well. Norwich favorites to go down this season alongside us and a few others, so it's important that we get some points here. The tie against Newcastle wasn't the worst in the world, all things considered, since we'll probably be close to them in the table, but how important would 3 points be here? Very good defending there to win the ball back, and it just might have sprung a counterattack. Grady Diangana running in behind, over the top, looking for Lucas Nemecha, and it's headed down by Felix into the path of Lucas. Straight at the goalkeeper, though. Good move from the team, good chance. Just didn't have that final quality on the ball. Baldock getting forwards, it's Hugill. Trying to play it through here, wins the free kick, and he's yanked down. Hugill, his physicality is a nice change of pace for this kind of league. He's holding the play up really nicely for us up top. George Baldock does well to win a free kick there. Norwich continue to push on, though. Ball outside the box from Grant. Oh, I thought that was in. I think Dahlberg just saw that one out. Really close chance. Baldock closing down again now. Fantastic bit of skill over his head. Puts that one in. We can't let that result in a goal. And it looks like it's out for a corner there. Look at that replay. Fantastic bit of skill there. George Baldock left for dead. Norwich continuing to get the better of us in some of these moves here. Haksabanovic wins that one back, though. He's all over the pitch. Haksabanovic winning the ball back, assisting, scoring goals. He's been our best player so far this season. And now we're on the counter here. George Baldock, ball over the top. A little hopeful maybe, looking for Lucas Nemecha, who actually is going to get on the end of this, and he's got a shot on goal blocked by Tim Krul and in the back of the net off the follow-up. Well, sometimes at this level, you don't have time for patient build-up play and beautiful goals. You just got to send it route one over the top. It was a good pass there from Baldock. Not to discredit him for that at all. Nemecha did well to get on the end of it. Probably could have done better with the first finish, but he stayed on it, won the ball back, and puts it away. 1-0. We get ourselves in front just before halftime. Just like that, Haksabanovic looking for a repeat of that. Almost gets it to the feet, or head rather, of Lucas Nemecha, headed down into the box again. Norwich just dealing with that. They clear it upfield here. It's settled by McLean, and the whistle blows. We take it to halftime. 1-goal lead. We were really piling the pressure on there at the end of the first half, but we kick off the second with our lead still intact at least. Can we keep this up for 45 more minutes? What a huge result it would be against relegation rivals like this. Lucas Nemecha on the wing again. What can he do here? Cutting inside, gets the better of his man off the post, tries to sneak it into the near post. Nemecha's been really good as well. I think it's between him and Haksabanovic for player of the season so far. Still plenty of season left to play, so not to get ahead of ourselves, but Degenek really making a stake for his name as well. Fantastic challenge. He's been great at center back so far, but ball given away. Shot comes in straight at Dahlberg. Well, our backline definitely looking suspect this season, but if there's one bright spot, it has been Degenek. Ooh, ball over the top here. Felix Nemecha, and he scores now, and it's all made by Haksabanovic. From the build-up play early on to that final ball over the top, Haksabanovic is just everywhere in this team, so crucial to our plans. Also a pretty good finish and a run by Felix as well, making up for that mistake last game maybe to secure the win here. Ball given away poorly in the box though, shot blocked by Garmston. And it's out for a corner, about 15 minutes left. Can we hang on? We've given up leads like this a couple times this season, so I won't get my hopes up too much just yet. We need to defend carefully here. Norwich working their way into the box. Dahlberg makes a really good reflex save there. 8 minutes remaining now. Ed Green does well to win a free kick there. Green, such quick feet. He could use some work on other parts of his game, but definitely not dribbling. He's already pretty class at that, even at this level in the Premier League. Really, really good youth player we got on our hands here. Now Ida, it's through. Give and go with Grant, and it's played through. Really good play by Norwich in the build-up here. Can we close down? George Baldock, the one to get out there, falls for the fake, and Degenek is there to clean it up once again. Fantastic from our center back, and we see the game out just like that. Norwich with one more chance into the box, and guess who's there to clean it up? It's Degenek again with the important interception. That's it, guys. Whistle blows. 2-0 clean sheet and 2 goals for us. Most importantly, though, 3 points, and a very vital 3 points against Norwich City, our old team. And we've done really well to go on and win that one. Good stuff from the team to fight back from that last match, and now we move on with the season. All right, well, that 3 points secures us 11th place for the time being. Still pretty tight at the bottom here, but every point counts this season, like I said. Next up, it's Leicester City, who are struggling a little bit here. They have some terrible injuries to the team that are keeping them lower down the table, but still a fantastic side for sure. And you know what? This time around, we did get the win against Norwich, but I haven't liked the way we've been looking defensively. I'm going to try something different. So since Cullen left, I'm going to put Degenek in a very defensive mid position, have 2 in front of him, and then our backline will be Callens and Tompkins at center back. Let's see if this works out for us. Not that it's going to be easy against opposition like this at all, though. Leicester, a really solid team despite their 10th place position right now. They have our ex-player Souček in the lineup. I'd love to re-sign him, but he is way out of our budget. He's really gone on to be a great player. They've got an incredibly strong midfield. Fortunately, they have tons of injuries, so their attack is not looking very strong. Some players in the 70s, and I do hope that we can just outscore them in this match. We'll see what our strikers can do as well. All right, here we go, taking on Leicester. James Maddison still in the lineup and still doing fantastic for Leicester. Led them to a pretty good finish last season. We'll be hoping to nick some points off of them this time around. Jordan Hugo looking to flick it through. Degenek pulling the strings from deep in midfield this time. We've only seen him at center back so far. Excited to see what he can do out of midfield. Ball over the top, not perfect, but it does find the feet of Grady Diangana. And he is pulling all the strings so far, doing well in that defensive mid position so far early into the game here. About 20 minutes in, Lucas Nemecha sneaking in behind here, and he gets on the end of that pass, looking to cut inside, and he does so. Has a go at goal. It's blocked by the Leicester defense there. Well done. Not too much excitement in this game so far, but that will favor us. Degenek doing really well to intercept that one, and now he springs Douglas Luiz away on the counter here. Can he get the ball forwards? Lucas Nemecha trying to take a touch, but he's blocked by Emerson. Leicester City heading in our direction now. Kaputska with the ball. Looking to play the through ball, maybe cuts it back. Really well done. Surge lays it off. Maddison from distance, and it's in the back of the net. Fantastic strike. Nothing we could do against that. It actually wasn't even bad defending. That is a world-class rocket from outside the box into the top corner. Nothing the defense or the goalkeeper could do about a strike like that. Thought we had the space covered. He just snuck into that little pocket between the 2 center backs, puts it in the back of the net. And just like that, Leicester City in front here. Coming into the second half, their chances continue in. Surge putting across to the back post. Bradley Garmston heads it away. Douglas Luiz trying to clean up there. Leicester City continue to just come away with the ball here. Headed back. Top of the box, Souček lays it inside. Looking for the shot, blocked, and it's out again for another corner here. Leicester City really piling it on at this point in the game. We had a couple chances of our own, but they've been slim the last 15-20 minutes here. And another shot inside the box here. George Baldock gets it away. Haksabanovic on the counter here. What can he do? And we just find a chance against the run-up play here. Lucas Nemecha, the ball finds him. He is through. Nemecha, great touch, down to feet here. And he is through. Looks to have a shot, and it's blocked by Schmeichel, who's out there to cover it. Poor touch in the end from Nemecha. Made the run really well. First touch was good. Final touch just let him down. Chance here in the box. Palmed away again by the keeper. And we're just hanging on here as Leicester continue to attack, and this time it is in the net again. They double their lead, and things not looking good for us at this stage. Madison scores his second. We are just having an impossible time covering this man. What a player Leicester City have on their hands. Grady Diangana. Ooh, smooth as you like, beats his man, and now he's down away through the wings. Can he pick out the right pass? Lays it off. Haksabanovic waiting for that run in behind. It's Jordan Hugill in the box. Has a shot at goal. Schmeichel keeps that one out. Time winding down now. Kaputska headed in our direction. Degenek trying to bring him down. Can't quite do so. Baldock looking to send that one upfield. Gives it away. Leicester City, no one closing down there. That's a poor challenge in the box. And it's a third. James Tompkins with the mistake there, lunged in and his man didn't get the ball, and him and Cullen are struggling back there. Well, we tried having Degenek in the center of midfield, and I think I can say definitively it's not working out here. We just don't have the personnel to cover at center back without it. 3-0, an absolute hammering by Leicester City. We got to regroup here. Things not looking good for us. Well, those 3 points against Norwich City were a nice break from our bad run of form, but we fell right back into it against Leicester, and it couldn't be any harder. Up next, it's Manchester City, absolute world-class squad. They have 3 center backs so good that Sule, 90 rated, only makes the bench. And I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a very tough game for us, guys. And this just isn't working with our current approach, so I'm going to try something different. We're going 5 at the back. We need to lock things down against a team like Manchester City, or we will be absolutely hammered. And I think it's clear that we can't have 2 slow center backs back there as well. So Garmston's going to be one of the back 3 alongside Tompkins and Degenek. We're going with a very defensive central midfield as well. It's going to be Archie Hall, Douglas Luiz, and Alejandro Cabrera, all very defensive-minded comparatively. It's going to be Haksabanovic, unfortunately, who makes the bench this time around, and then it's Nemecha and Hugill up top, or Alexander, rather. I think he'll have a little more pace to get in behind on the counterattack. Let's see what we can do. All right, here we go. Nemecha alongside Youth Academy prospect Archie Hall in the lineup here. Can we get a big shock result against Manchester City? A tie or a win would be enormous for us. We're definitely not expecting to get any points out of this game, but we have to give it our all. We set ourselves up for success here as much as we can. Douglas Luiz doing really well there. And I think the game plan is very much just shut down that City midfield with our defensive trio in the center there and spring on the counterattack. We have Alexander, especially Lucas Nemecha too, who have pace on the counterattack here, but City stretching us thin. Bradley Garmston there to cover just in the nick of time. Alexander had a few decent looks through so far. Alejandro Cabrera picks out Lucas Nemecha. Oh, if it was a better pass, he was through. Cabrera still got some work to do on his overall game as passing. He is a good defensive center mid, though, hoping he can keep City at bay here, but the chances continue to roll in. Dahlberg makes the save. Alexander, sublime hold-up play, finds Ian Matson running in behind. Can he pick out a pass here? Fantastic challenge by Odriozola to keep that chance out. The City back line, absolutely brutal to try to get around. They push on now. Sergio Aguero still starting for them up top. Still having a good season, too, scoring quite a few goals at his advanced age. Lucas Nemecha, good ball in behind. Alexander, I think he's just offsides. No, he's through. Takes too big of a touch, though, and he runs it into Ederson. Lance Alexander, that was our chance, and unfortunately, he can't score it. We do take it to halftime with the scoreline still level, though. We have yet to score, but so do City, and I think this result would look really good even if it holds as is. We just got to continue working really hard on defense here. City had the lion's share of possession in the first half. Probably going to be looking the same the second half here. Aguero lays it off, and a shot comes in. Dahlberg sees that one out again for a corner. City with a lot of shots, but we are keeping them out wide. Beautiful pass, slipped through, and again, Douglas Luiz, too heavy of a touch. Actually, credit to Ederson there. He rushed out really fast to get a hold of that. Good pass from Cabrera, much better than the first opportunity through. And again, another City shot coming in from distance. They're having a lot of long shots through at our goal, but we'll keep them to that. That's about as good as we can hope to hold them back. Degenek, oh, that's a poor mistake, though. Gives it away in the box. Aguero finishes. Well, Degenek has had such an outstanding season. You would not expect him to make that kind of mistake in the back line. But I guess just a lapse in focus there. Gave it straight back to the opposition. I think he was just trying to boot it upfield. But unfortunately, it was centered right back into the box. Easy pass in, and he wasn't there to mark the man. Really, really unfortunate there to slip up at the end of the match. We did well for so long here. Maybe a minute or two left for us to change this game. Archie Hall, what can he do? Flicking it through. Ian Matson plays it through. Ed Green, through on goal now. Takes it himself on his left foot. Has a go. Ederson saves it with the foot. Keeps that one out. Cleared away. Can we just head it back into the area now? No, the whistle blows. Manchester City edge us out for 3 points, and I have to say that result hurts a lot. We had a few chances of our own. We easily could have gone on to edge them out had one of those gone in, and it was just that individual error at the end that saw this game go their way. Full credit to Degenek, though, for his fantastic season so far. I expect he'll bounce back from this, and we just march on with our season. We will do better than this. Well, a couple unfortunate results in this episode. Norwich City, the highlight, though, we did get 3 points in that match to keep us above the relegation zone for now. Haksabanovic unhappy to not play in that last match. I don't know what he's complaining about, though. I think that was the only match he wasn't involved in. He'll get plenty of playing time for the rest of this season. It really was just a tactical swap out for City, and now he requests to play the next game against Hull City. More than happy to let him do that. I was planning on it anyways. So in the next match, it is our former club, Hull City, who we've transferred over to this save as we left the team. It's been 5 years since we managed them. I'll be very excited to see how these teams pan out. We sit in 15th place right now. Hull City are in 12th right now on 11 points, only 1 point ahead of us, so a win here would swing us much higher up the table. Still pretty tight with only 10 games played here. We are so far hanging in above the relegation zone. Fulham on 7 points, 3 behind us here, so this game will be very important, but it also will come next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please subscribe if you've been enjoying this series so far, and I'll be back soon with next episode. But until then, I'm Respected Jeff, and I'll see you next time.